it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're all well and fine on this beautiful Friday morning. Very sleepy Louise here coming to you today. Very tired indeed. It's just coming up to 8 AM here in the UK, and it's really hot, really tiring, and I'm just exhausted with it. Been up half the night with the heat. It's just too much. Yeah, anyway, you don't want to hear all me moaning. Today I have an unboxing video for yourselves from Biggest Craft. So they emailed me quite a few weeks ago now, asking me if I would like to review some more of their products. Of course I said yes, I will. And they sent me them out, obviously, for review. And yeah. So we're going to be unboxing these beautiful cross stitch patterns. They are all cross stitch related. And let's get started. But first and foremost, if I could just say, please like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It is Crazy Borgies Diamond Art. Okay, let's get started. Right, so you'll see I have a big cup of black coffee there. That's much needed this morning. Okay, because I've done my usual trick of falling asleep on the sofa and waking up at silly o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I meant to actually film this video last night, but I fell asleep on the sofa. Never mind. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 products to review. Hey. So let's get started. So all the products I'm going to show you today, I will link in the description box down below, along with a link to this store that sent me these, Biggest Craft. Thank you ever so much. Still half asleep, guys. It's ridiculous. I'm just seeing, okay, if I have a code for yourselves. No, I don't. So perhaps they could give me the code, a code to help save you guys some money. It's always welcome. So this first kit, let's get started. There's our floss in separate bag, which is always good to help protect it a bit more. Have a look at that in a minute. Ooh. We've got a kit here with how many? Got 1, 2, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 needles, which is very generous. And then we've got a thimble, and we've got a little threader, needle threader. So that's good. I must remember to put these on because I always forget. And it comes in a cute little Ziploc bag with a lovely little dolphin on top. I wonder if that's maybe their symbol or something. Their what's it called, you know, their little logo. Perhaps, who knows. Okay, right, let's see what we've chosen. So now, this one is not one that I chose, okay? I chose a Christmas one, but they've obviously substituted it because perhaps the Christmas one was out of stock. Now, I don't celebrate Halloween personally, but that's okay. It's fine. I don't mind because I haven't paid for these items. So, yeah. there is the thumbnail. It's very blurry, so we can't really see, because I'm trying to see if these are snowflakes or are they skulls. It's difficult to tell. I don't know. Let's have a look. So we get all the instructions down below, very small though, on how to take care of your product, how to do the different stitches, etc. And then we get a big old enlarged chart which tells us exactly where everything goes. Let's just have a look at these symbols. So again, we have all of the DMC codes listed down here on the chart. We have all the funky symbols and the numbers on the floss card, and alongside it is what the actual colour of the floss is. So for example, we know that this first symbol, which I need my glasses because I can't see it, I think it's a diamond. Is it a diamond? Yeah. A little orangey diamond is like a pinkish colour. So, and this is exactly what I like to see in a chart. It's fully enlarged. You can clearly see the symbols, what goes where, and you know, this is perfect for those who suffer with eye problems like myself. It's always a help. So got the cute little pumpkin there, sat in a cup of, I'm guessing, hot chocolate perhaps, or maybe a nice coffee with some whipped cream on top. Got a few, well, we've got one bat there in the background, a heart there, two hearts there, a lot of colour blocking going on in the background, and some, not too much confetti, but a little bit confetti-ish maybe on the creamy area. So yeah, a nice little border to go around the side as well. Very colourful, very colourful. One thing I would say, that I'm just trying to see, because the background looks as though it's white. Let's see, where's the white? So number 24, 3865, yes, it is white. So you could perhaps get away without stitching the background if you didn't want to, because the Aida cloth itself is white anyway. So once you soak it, the background will be white, and you won't necessarily, I mean, you will see the stitches, but you won't in white. It's a tricky one, you know. But if you wanted to do a little shortcut, then, you know, I would say just leave the background and focus on the colourful areas, because it's not really going to make much difference, to be fair. Okay, so we're just having a look here. So it's 126 stitches by 126 stitches. There is our kit number there, and yeah, I really like this legend. This is perfect. So this chart, sorry. So perfect. Right, let's have a look at the actual Aida cloth itself. It is an 11 count as well, forgot to say that, because I'm really into the 11 counts at the moment, to be fair, because of my eye issues at the moment. When I do a 14 count, I have to wear a pair of magnifying glasses, which, yeah, aren't the most comfortable, let's just say that. In a bit more, there we go. So we've got October, as I said. Lovely. It is a bit stiff, but not too much, so it's manageable. You could beat it up a bit and roll it up a bit like I do. I roll it, and you know, eventually it does soften quite a lot. So I just roll it, and you know, while you're working on it, you can either put it in a frame. There's lots of hoops and frames that you can buy, but me personally, I've tried most of them, and I just like stitching in my hand. So what I usually do is, where's my clips? I'll get some clips. Got some of these, a big bunch of these, and I just simply say if I'm working on, I usually start at a corner, so I would just roll the side I'm not working on like so. Get my clip. Oh no, not there. And I would put it like so, one on each side to hold it in place, and then I'd just curl up on the sofa and stitch away like that. That's how I do it, and then as I work along I would just unroll it. So yeah, that's how I would do it. But I know there are lots of hoops, and some people love working on hoops and frames, but yeah, for me, I just find whatever is comfortable for me. So yeah, and then once you wash it, all the ink and everything dissolves, and you're left with your beautiful stitches. So the actual stitching image is, let's say it is about 29 centimeters, perhaps a bit more once fully rolled out. No, I'd say 29 by, yeah, by 29. But I would just say that maybe after a few days of working on it, you know, they do stretch when they've been rolled up in a bag and put in a warehouse. I think it sort of shrinks a bit, but then after, when you start working on it and the heat gets to it, it does sort of expand anyway. So it's probably coming in at 30 centimeters by 30. But obviously, you know, we've got this here as well. Oh, sorry guys, can't stop yawning. Okay, the overall Aida cloth is, say, 35 because it's been cut a bit shorter. Yes, it's about 35 by 35, which is a nice size, very nice size. You can hear Rio, she's just waking up, she can hear me talking, bless her. So let's have a look at the symmetry of the print to see how clear it is. Very clear. And again, they put these numbers here, 24 for the colour blocked areas, which is always helpful, very helpful. And the symbols are looking really great, actually. We have got a few that are the same but in different colours. Just be mindful of it as you're stitching along. And a pair of magnifying glasses always does help, I find. If in doubt, check the chart. That's what it's there for. So yeah, there's our symbols. So I'm just trying to see which ones I may have problems with. We do have a couple of arrows, but they are in different colours. gone a bit blurry, hasn't it? There we go. Let's have a look now. Have a couple of crosses in different colours too. No, I can't really foresee any that I would have issues with. Yeah, I can't really see any, to be fair, but just keep the chart handy when you're stitching and you'll be able to just always double check it. There's the thumbnail of what it should look like once completed. It's not the greatest print there, but anyway, so that's our first one, and as I said, it's an 11 count Aida, 126 stitches by 126 stitches, and it is obviously Halloween themed. So let me have a look at the kit, the floss. I'm all over the place this morning. I do apologise, guys. It's just, oh, I'm not used to being up at this time. But I am off to my daddykins today because I have to help him with something that he's got to do on the computer, and you know, I have to be there quite early, hence why I thought I'd get up nice and early, do my review. And I haven't had my coffee yet, so let me just pause you for a second and I will have a quick caffeine shot and I'll be good to go, hopefully. Right, I'm back. So I didn't say, this one has 24 colours, and I'm liking the fact that they're storing the floss in a separate little baggie like that, because it does help protect it. Oh, I love it when they do this to the floss. It's so satisfying, isn't it? Look at that. So it's like someone's hair. That's how I do my daughter's hair some days for school. I just do it in little twists like that for her. But anyway, so we've got lots of, I'm presuming there's no code on it, but oh yes there is, 3865, yeah. So that's a DMC code. So that is for the background. So let's have a look at these beautiful Halloween colours. Now, as I said, I don't celebrate Halloween just because, being practicing Catholic, I don't really agree with celebrating the dead in that respect. It is a festival that I believe is linked to like witchcraft and all that stuff. It's just my personal opinion. Some of you, I'm just giving it a shake, guys, some of you may love Halloween. I think, you know, in America you guys celebrate it quite big, but yeah, I'm not a fan of it, let's just say that. And we don't actually, I don't celebrate it with my children. They don't dress up or anything like that. We don't dress the house up, but I do the pumpkin for them. That's where I compromise. But we don't do anything scary, because with children with special needs, as you guys know, nah, it's not going to happen, you know, because my kids get scared of most things easily enough without putting ghosts and ghouls into the equation either. And also, you know, I just think there's other ways of celebrating our loved ones that have passed rather than that. And yeah, I stopped celebrating it quite a few years ago now, because when my son was born, actually, because it just didn't feel right, because he was so scared of everything that it just didn't feel right to me. Okay, right, so colours number 1 to 18 are coming in now. And again, These are beautiful quality threads. We've got plenty. I'm not sure what I will do with this kit. I wish they would have contacted me to let me choose myself instead of just throwing a random one in there, because, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm planning on doing. I might give this to one of my relatives that likes Halloween's, whatever it's called. So, we have got a couple of different shades of pinkish colour here. I hope it's picking up actually, because I just realised I haven't. Let me turn my light on, because I've got red curtains, so when the sun comes through it can give a bit of a reddish tinge. There we go. So we've got a couple of pinks, we've got a red, we've got lots of black, a couple of greys, and some more greys. Then we've got another red, a creamy colour, and of course we've got orange. That is a gorgeous orange as well. It's like a dark navy blue there. Another sort of like beigey colour. Another shade of orange. Dark green. A brown. Dark navy again, and then sort of like a really light mintish green colour there on the end. But you can see again, once again, the floss is very shiny, and because it's an 11 count, you would just separate 3 strands off of one of these. So, and if you're new to cross stitch, I have done a tutorial video. If you look back on my channel, there is a tutorial video of how to cross stitch from a beginner to a beginner, because I am still a beginner myself. I've only been cross stitching since June, July time. So no, what am I saying, June, July time? Since about, when did I start? Well, I done my first one in May, so I probably started it around March, April time. So yeah, so not long. I haven't been cross stitching years, and I'm learning all the time. So it is a really basic, from a beginner to a beginner. These are beautiful colours though, and just give them a shake, as I said, when you get them out of the kits. And then I've shown you also in that video how I work with them. I braid them up, and then I just pull a strand out at a time. So colours number 19 to 24 coming in now. So you have another like creamishy white, biscuit brownish colour there. Another shade of like a pinkish tone. That one has a dark pinkish tone. I was on the right setting. There we go. That's better. A brown. Two shades of brown actually. And then just one strand of the white, but we've got plenty over there, as I showed you, if you wanted to stitch the background. But there we go, and we've got plenty and plenty of floss, plenty of needles. I'm liking the little kit as well that they're giving in little bags. That's good. I think that, you know, they are, I'm noticing differences now with cross stitch kits, that they're sort of upgrading them slightly, very slowly but slightly. So like, i.e. putting the floss in separate bags to protect it, putting the kit, giving a decent kit, you know, with the needles, and you get a little I'll show you again, the little, I don't know what that's called, but little puffball thing for a pin cushion, and the thimble, which is good, and it's adjustable, so you can just put it on any finger, I would presume, to help you, but I think it would be most effective on the thumb to protect your hands, because as I said the other day, I got terrible stitching problems with my fingers, and I had to wear gloves in the end, because the way I was stitching, it's long, but I was doing 2 stitches at the same time, and the end of the needle, when you're stitching like that, gets pushed into your finger, and it can really hurt after a while, let's just say that. So the thimbles are always handy. But I have also ordered myself some protector tape that you can put on your fingers, because I did try the little silicone finger covers, but I couldn't stitch with them. I just kept dropping the needle all the time with them on. Anyway, right, so there's our beautiful floss colours, all 24 of them. So I will put this away and we can move on to the next kit. So let me just pause you. Right, next kit now coming in. Let me zoom you in. You can see we've got some white in the background on this one too. I know. Now this one I did choose. This one is for fall, y'all, as Diamond Grandma says. I can't pronounce it. My eldest daughter, she finds it very embarrassing when I say it, and she says, Mum, just stop, just stop. So anyway, that's what she says. So this is 126 stitches by 126, 11 count again, and there is the item number there and the thumbnail. So I just really like this image. It's just got its leaves, it's got the orange and the love hearts. It is just adorable. I really loved it. So yeah, again, we've got exactly the same chart as the other one, where we've got it all nicely enlarged. We can clearly see our symbols, we can clearly see the DMC codes and everything all listed on the legends, and yeah, it's just perfect. I really love this, how they've done this. So yeah, excellent. And again, we've got where they've put the numbers down for the colour blocked areas, and then mainly the confetti area is here. The background once again is white, so I'm in 2 minds whether or not to stitch it or leave it. I don't know. I think I'll make my mind up when I'm actually at that point. So there we go. There's a chart, and again, oh, now we've got something new here than before in the kit. Okay, so we've got a little windy, let's have a look. Whoops. Got one of those to wind your thread around if you want to. I'm guessing that might be for the spares. And then we've got our little needle threader there, which is always handy. And then we get a real generous helping of needles. They are a little bit on the sharp side, so just be mindful of that. And we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 needles there. 5 needles, which is a generous amount, in a little puff ball. Okay, and then our thimble again, which is always handy. I really should start using these, it might help me a bit there. And then this thing, now I'm not sure what this is for. to be honest. I've never seen it before. So for all my cross stitchers out there, please let me know what this does, what it's for, because it's also with this kit. So there we go. So that's the kit for this one. Let's put it all away quickly and then we can look at our Aida cloth. Okay. There we go. She's woken up fully now, guys. Rio! Shh. Quiet. Here we go. She's saying, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here now. There we go. So, it's a bit more wrinkled, this one, but that's fine because, as I said, after you finish stitching it, you wash it to get rid of the stamp, the print, and then you can iron it on a very, I'd always iron it on a very low heat on the back of it, on the back of the stitching, not the same size, because you might fray or burn some of the floss. So there we go. Although I try not to, I don't really like ironing any of my work, to be honest with you, diamond painting canvases or anything like that. I'd rather just leave it and let it settle. So yeah, there we go. So beautiful leaf in the middle, some love hearts again, exactly the same image but different cup, and we've got November written down here and thankful up there, which we've always got to be thankful for some cooler weather. For sure. There we go. So I'm going to just zoom you in so we can see the quality of the print on this one. I'm presuming all the symbols would be the same as the last one. There's our thankful, which is done in lots of different colours. There's the thumbnail of what it should look like once completed. And there's our chart of funky symbols, and we have actually got more colours on this one. We've got 26. The other one was 24 colours, and we've got all the DMC codes listed there as well. Got a few dots and lots of funky symbols. But one thing as well about this kit and the last kit, there's no back stitch. It is full cross stitch, so just one stitch throughout the whole thing. I mean, you could do your own back stitch on there if you were a bit more advanced cross stitcher, but to be honest, I don't think you'd need to. You know, it's a big enough image for you to see clearly what it is without the back stitch. But if you wanted to, you could always maybe perhaps outline the cup with some back stitching if you wanted. Depends how you're feeling, how adventurous you're feeling. So there we go. Lovely. And again, I would do the rolling method that I showed you in the last one. Right, let's get our floss out so we can see the beautiful colours. Oh, this has a glossy back here, this one does. Okay. So 26 colours on this one. If I can get into the bag. There we go. So we've got our extras 3865 for the white background. Very shiny floss there. And these are our colours. Okay. So once again, just unroll it like so. Give it a shake. Let me just give it a shake out. Isn't that a song? Shake it out, shake it out. Yeah, it is. Okay, right. Think. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so colours number 1 to 18 coming in now. Wow, look at those. It's just beautiful autumn colours. We don't call it fall here in the UK, we call it autumn. So there we go, look. So we have dark red, a pink, another pink, another 3 shades of pink there. And then we've got a soft green, a brownish colour there, browny yellow, another green, really light soft green there, almost grey, and then there's grey, and then we've got orange, we've got a purple, we've got reds as well, another yellow, green, terracotta colour there. Lots of beautiful, beautiful colours here. Beautiful. And you can see once again the shine on them is really good. Lovely. And we've got lots of red here as well, which is my favourite colour, as you guys know. So yeah. Okay. Lovely. So let's have a look at the other side now coming in. So colours number 19 to 24. There we go. So we've got a green, another like dark green there, another pink, another shade of pink, like dark pink there, an orangey colour, orangey browny colour, greys, and then our white on the end there. So plenty and plenty of floss. So there we go. Beautiful colours of the rainbow. Most definitely. Colours of happiness these are. Very vibrant and really, really nice quality as well. I'm just feeling it. So yeah. Yeah, lovely. Yeah. So that is the beautiful colours for our November. Our November one. So let me just put it away and I'll get the last one out. Right, now this next one is something a little different. This one was not one that I chose, but they sent me it anyway. The one that I chose was out of stock, so they decided to send me this kit instead. So this is all the instructions, all the different stitches you can do, how to choose your thread, unprinted cloth and stamped cloth, and how to look after it. Washing instructions, they're very important. There we go. So there is our chart once again, and this one's really enlarged, so this is good. So There we go. And we've got a picture of the thumbnail of exactly what it is. So this is the one they sent me. It's a little cute teddy on a moon having a snooze. And it's a 40 centimetre by 47 centimetre, 174 stitches by 174. So there's quite a lot of confetti going on here from what I can see as well. So this one would be for a more advanced cross stitcher, I'd think personally. But then if you're a beginner like myself and fancy a bit of a challenge, then why not? There's our kit as well. Comes exactly the same way as the other ones, although I think, have we got more needles in this one? No. 2, 4, 6 needles in this one. And then again that funky little, this thing. I don't know what that is for. And then our thimble and our little thread thing. And this one is actually... trying to get it the right way around here now, guys. There we go. This one is a pillow cushion. So I got this with my Natalia in mind, because she loves her little cushions and her little cozy things like that. So we can see the teddy here and then the moon, and yeah, so it's an 11 count as well, which the other one I chose was a 6 count, so I wouldn't have had to separate the threads. But you know, they sent me this one instead, so perhaps the other one was out of stock. So yeah, I will find this a bit challenging though, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? So there we go. It's a good size, as I said, 40 by 40. There's my tape measure. Let's have a look. Well, yeah, once it's laid flat, I'd say it would come out at 40. There's a lot of confetti in the teddy bear and the moon. There's a lot of confetti everywhere, to be fair. So yeah, if you don't like confetti in your cross stitches, this might not be the kit for you. But they do have other pillowcases to choose from, and it is zipped as well, so we've got a little zip at the back. So yeah, just wondering though how I would stitch this, because I've never stitched a pillowcase before. So I'm thinking, how on earth would I'd have to maybe pull it like so, or take, just, I don't know. Any ideas on how to do a pillowcase, guys? Because I would like to give it, attempt it at least. So yeah, so there's the pillowcase. Feeling slightly overwhelmed right now, but we won't say much about that. Okay, so the quality of the print, yeah, the print quality is fine. Just take your time. I'd go nice and slow with this one. This would be one that you'd sort of do little by little. I think with this one, this is possibly one that I would work section by section. Trying to do all the colours on this one, yeah. You'd be there all day, wouldn't you? Like trying to do it colour by colour. So it's got 24 colours on this one. And we do have all the DMC codes as well listed. As well as a nice enlarged chart. Okay. So let's have a look at the floss colours quickly. I'm just going to put this over so we can get a good look at the floss. Well, I can feel it, the temperature rising in my living room, I tell you. Ooh, it's going to be a hot one again. Okay, so we've got lots of spares here. So we've got this gorgeous dark purple. Or is it navy blue? No, it's like a dark purple. It looks navy blue on camera. So we've got that one. And then we've got some spare purples. We've got lots of spare purples actually. There we go. 333 DMC code. And we've got some spare white. So, oh no, there's some more purples as well. Maybe there's not a lot on the card itself. So here we go with, wow, look at these vibrant colours, guys. Wow, let me give it a shake. There we go. These are definitely colours of happiness. One thing I've noticed though is one of the colours is missing, and I'm wondering if that could be the dark purple. Let me just double check. Number 13. Yeah, it is 791. Is that 791? Where is the DMC code? 333. Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to see. Yep, there. So that one is missing off of this one here. Okay. So, coming in with these colours now. So colours number 1 to 16. So there we go. So we've got a yellow. Oh, we've got 2 missing there actually. Let me see what number 2 is. What DMC code number 2 is. So I can just double check. 333, yeah. So that is where this purple should be. This one. 333. So that should be in there. But that's fine because it's been given separately. So this is why we always need to check our kits when we purchase them, just to make sure, because accidents do happen, you know, and it's always good to be safe than sorry, so to speak. So here we go once again. Have beautiful greys, vibrant yellows. Look at that yellow, guys. That is just amazing. And then we've got browns, purples, lilacs, oranges, more yellows, browns again, dark blue, a really soft pink, and then a dark pink there. Beautiful. And then on the other side, whoops, hang on a second, hang on. I've just seen there. Perfect. So coming in now, we have oranges, pinks, purple, another shade of pink and another purple. So very girly colours in this one, I think. Beautiful. Beautiful colours of the rainbow. Okay. And excellent quality as well, once again. There we go. Let's put all our floss away so we don't lose any of it. Hang on a second, guys, I'm going to pause you. Okay, one last little one now. So this is a key ring. Okay, and I got this because I wanted to show you that there's not just Aida cloth and cushions to stitch. There's also these cute little key rings. So we get a big ball of stuffing, I don't know what to call that stuff, insert for inside the key ring if you wanted to. And then we get our key rings, our floss, and then this is beaded stitching. So you do a half stitch with the beads on. Okay, it comes with all the instructions here, down here, how to do it. Okay, I've never done one myself, but I'm quite curious about these, so hence why I ordered it. Quite a delicate little kit, and I've been told that the needles are really thin, which they are. So they've given us 4 needles in this one, and the key ring itself there. There's the beads. So we've got black, and they are tiny. We've got a yellowish gold, wow. And we've got a pink. And then we've got our floss strand, which you would put in between. Which I'm glad they've sent this one, because I've seen I think it's, I can't remember her name now, Crystal Art with D or something like that her name is, and I've been watching her do her beaded embroidery and beaded cross stitch even, and she had some wire cloth or some cloth that got sent with it. Actually, I can see it's actually here. It's like this stuff, and it kept breaking on her, and in the end she just gave up with that and just went for the floss instead. Now with this, I'd say that you could separate it maybe into 2 strands to put on your beads to stitch it on, and yeah, it'd be fine, because this stuff, I don't know, it does look very easy. Can you see it, guys? It's so thin, it does look very easy to just snap. So I wouldn't be using the wire for sure. And then these are tiny little key rings. And then I'm presuming what you would do is, after you've finished, is stitch it together and put your insert in. Like so. I'm wondering if you would cut around it, because yeah, I think you would cut around it actually. So your best bet is to probably cut it off here first and then stitch it back to back with your little insert inside. Although I can't see that all that's going to go in, but there. Me personally, I probably wouldn't bother with the stuffing. I think I'd just probably just stitch it back to back. So just cut it out and then stitch it together like that, and then put it on the key ring, which just hooks through. So yeah, a nice, simple, quick and easy project to do. And I thought I would show you that they don't just do big cross stitches and pillow cushions. There's a whole selection of crafts, and I think this is kind of like, to me, it's in between cross stitch and diamond painting, because it's very similar. It's just picking up beads and stitching it onto the Aida cloth, and yeah, it's all very similar arts and crafts, I think. So we only have the 3 colours there, the yellow, the pink and the black, so that's alright. So yeah, come on, go in, go in, go in, go in. There we go. Let's put our stuffing back in as well. So let me pause you and I will get all the prices of these beautiful products. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say there's the enlarged chart there. Okay. But I think you could clearly see on such a small project what goes where. Right. Let me pause you guys. Right guys, so I've been on to the website, and for this particular one, the pillowcase of the teddy bear on the moon, I cannot find it on there, and I cannot obviously link it if I can't find it. Now the pillowcases, they really range in prices, so I can't really say how much I think this would be, because I just don't know. The best thing I can suggest is perhaps go on and just have a look yourselves, and just type in pillowcases and it'll come up with, they've got quite a wide range of selection to choose from. So yeah, just have a look and see what's within your budget. Now the others I did manage to get a price for. So for this little cute keyring is £2.99, and I will link the ones that I did find the price for in the description box. And then the 2 monthly not canvas, Aida, well they are canvases, Aida canvas, is £7.99p, and it is 35 by 35 centimeters overall. So there we go. So anyway, I'm going to link these down below for you in the description box. And then Biggest Craft, if you're watching, if you could send me a link for this image on the pillowcase, the moon, the teddy bear sleeping on the moon, I'd be most grateful. And I hope you've all enjoyed my biggest, well, my order from Biggest Craft. And please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the YouTubey stuff, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And just go and have a look, have a browse, you know, see if you can find anything that you like, if you're into cross stitch or any other crafts that they have available there. So I hope you all have a beautiful remainder of your day. I'm sorry this video is such a long video, but I do like to go through every kit in detail, as you know, and I get a bit sidetracked also. So there is a speed button in the settings that you can go to that will adjust how fast I talk, so you could always do that if I'm going too slow for your liking. So it's always helpful. Anyway, take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. And thank you once again for watching, and a huge thank you to all my subscribers, both new and old. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I will speak to you all soon. This is one very tired, hot and sweaty Louise saying adios. Okay? All right, take care. God bless, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.